Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Lee heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Settling in now, Gregor Blanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit to third. To his left, Shaw. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Ryan Braun gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Ryan Braun.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Arrieta gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Got him.
Batting second, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And the slider gets him swinging, two gone. Dustin Pedroia gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Not close, it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it 2-1.
You know what guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. David Ortiz set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Driven to right field and deep. Dahl going back on it, still ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Batting fifth, designated hitter,
David Ortiz, a 2-run home run. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Skied into straightaway right. Dahl moves over, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Nolan Arenado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit here to open up the second. Stepping in, Brandon Moss, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Moss.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Nobody out, runner on first. 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 3-2 now. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And he is in there. So striding in, Josh Hamilton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hamilton.
Hit hard to short. A quick out number 1. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Batting 7.
Troy Tulowitzki into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Porcello's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Stephen Vogt strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. Xander Bogaerts will get his first cuts here.
Xander Bogaerts.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8.
Travis Shaw gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Tulowitzki comes up with it. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Deoner Navarro is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Catcher Deoner Navarro.
Porcello has his target. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. David Dahl stands in for the first time.
David Dahl.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Holt, 2 gone. Lee will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Holt racing back. He tracks it down, and that's the inning. The seats 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. This one's flared toward left center. Tulowitzki onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And they sent him packing on a breaking ball, too. And if it's me, I come right back with it.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. This is skied into short left center. Hamilton has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Mookie Betts is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Gonna be a tough play. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First offering on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Runners off for second. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. To 2-2 now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this will get to the wall out near the 3-10 sign. The run scores from second. It's now 3-1. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
First baseman number 34.
Striding into the box, David Ortiz. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And there is ball four, so they obviously want to go after someone other than Ortiz here. Hanley Ramirez stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know,
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
The batter, Patrick Stevens.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
The shortstop, number 2.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's now a 6-run ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Gregor Blanco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Drilled to the left side, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Ryan Braun comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Porcello sets. Here it is on 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor, 2-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Nolan Arenado strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bogaerts is there for it. 2 down. Brandon Moss stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Holt on the move. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. Grounded up the first baseline. And Ortiz will just take this one over to first by himself, and the inning is over. Travis Shaw is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, one away. Now to the plate, Brock Holt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brock Holt.
Hit in the air out to center field. Blanco is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in now. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Josh Hamilton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. And Hamilton can't connect there as Josh swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Troy Tulowitzki is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the catcher, Deoner Navarro. Too high, 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. That evens it up, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Holt over to his left. And the inning is over. Mookie Betts comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. 1 away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the first baseman here, David Ortiz. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Dahl giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, David Dahl, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, David
Porcello into the windup. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Holt is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Lee will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. In the air now, out to right field. Betts on the run, and that's the second out of the inning. Gregor Blanco will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Hanley Ramirez will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Stephen Vogt stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Hamilton's got this one. 2 away. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Belted high in the air out to left. Hamilton going back, but he can't make a play, and it's off the monster. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Travis Shaw will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
High and deep to right center field. Blanco looking up. Gone!
Now batting.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Hit in the air to left field. Hamilton is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Porcello gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Ryan Braun is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Shot back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Nolan Arenado will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Pedroia over to Ortiz in time for the double play. Ready now, Brandon Moss. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Bradley. Gone! A solo home run that time for Brandon Moss. But they still face a 7-run deficit. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
7th inning stretch.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Up next for the Red
Mookie Betts stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. In there, a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Dustin Pedroia ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Jason Grilli will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2-0. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Outside. 3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. David Ortiz strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second of the game as the blowout continues. First pitch of the at-bat. Hanley Ramirez stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Navarro has it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout.
The old strikeout minus the outplay. Go figure.
Stephen Vogt.
Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Xander Bogaerts gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Yeah, and he hasn't looked comfortable pretty much from the moment he came in.
And that's in there. Base hit. Hamilton gets it in, so that'll hold the runner at third base. Travis Shaw comes to the plate with ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead.
Now pitching for Toronto.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. First delivery to him on the way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. Coming to the plate again, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Dahl has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Mookie Betts gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And the run is in to score from third. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the second run scores. Dustin Pedroia digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Number 52 will come in and pitch now.
For the Blue Jays, number 52.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now. 8 runs already in this inning. Too high. And it's 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Troy Tulowitzki comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Oh, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
Deontay Navarro will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. David Dahl will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he'll barrel right through the stop sign, headed for the plate.
And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple. Lee will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple.
Well, the inning didn't look like it was going anywhere with those 2 quick outs, but then all of a sudden, now the pressure's on here with a runner down at third.
Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. David Ortiz stands in for his swings once again. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th.
David Ortiz.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw on to first takes care of Ortiz as the shift works to perfection that time. 1 away.
The batter.
Hanley Ramirez is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stephen Vogt digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Hamilton racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the run is in to score from second, and he'll get in there safely. Xander Bogaerts steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed. 1-1. Left field and deep. Hamilton ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the runner from second is in to score. Travis Shaw comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit high and deep out to left. Hamilton ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Brock Holt will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score, too.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Jackie Bradley Jr. digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2-for-6 and a 1-for-6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
Number 31 will be the new pitcher. He waits. Now the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2. Mookie Betts stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Gregor Blanco will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Center fielder number 7, Gregor Blanco.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. On the ground towards second. Pedroia has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ryan Braun gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Ortiz is up with it, and Ortiz will just lumber over to the bag and take it himself for the out. Nolan Arenado comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
And it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. The big bet for the Red Sox tonight, well, it belonged to this man, David Ortiz. It may not be a rookie card, but it's valuable enough to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.